I don't know what's going on. I keep seeing this flood around my timeline about a girl named Nina Lynn and Zoe Spencer. Now, I haven't heard about Zoe Spencer since Illuminati did this to her.
Going around biting niggas. You have bit more than 10 niggas. This bitch a zombie. Bro, Zoe Platt, the dick eater.
So yeah, I don't know. And after he did that, you know what I'm saying, he just like upped and left, and then I haven't heard about it since. So I don't know what's going on. I've seen a lot of people talk about it. So we're about to lock into this. I ain't gonna lie. So Nina Lynn and Zoe Spencer really got away with this by old Meezy. Let's see what's going on.
This weekend will be dubbed as the streamer essay weekend. And the first incident.
Whoa. Start off the video like those. What? The streamer SA weekend? What? I got my headphones off for y'all. What?
That kicked it off was the revival of, the banning of, and the unbanning of Nina Lynn and Zoe Spencer from their incident that happened about a year ago, a little over a year ago, on Saeed, Silky's assistant.
Oh my God. Saeed, come here. I got you. Saeed, come here.
Zoe, you can't. Zoe, you can't.
He's 23. No, he's consensual.
No, he's not consensual.
Yes, he is.
He's not even saying nothing.
He likes it. Yeah, give.
Oh, no. I don't think he wants to.
Yeah, stay right there. Stay right there. Stay right there. Stay right there. Hold on.
Nobody.
What did I just watch? Like, okay, I like the fact that if y'all see these, if you see the chat, she need to chill, Diddy, sexual. I like the fact. What the fuck? Yeah, okay. The I think this is on Silky stream. Silky's chat, cause bro, this is just weak, bro. Let's really paint the picture right now, bro. If this was, and they say 23, so he's a grown man, but I'm assuming Zoe and Nina are older than him, right? So let's assume, right, two older guys are, one is grabbing a younger girl and trying to get her to twerk on the other one. Imagine if that was live stream, bro. How those guys would get crucified. Rightfully so, though, because they should. That's weird. So, what is this? Like, this is weird. Maybe a lot of people didn't think he was taking, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro. This is weird.
Sit down.
Yo.
Sit down.
Nobody.
You remind me of that.
After gathering to do another one of their infamous group streams, Nina Lynn, Zoe Spencer, Silky, and Silky's assistant were having great times on this stream. At least what appeared to be great times. Now, I'm showing you these clips to do two things. One, depict what was going on prior to this situation. And two, because I know somebody's going to use these clips as a way to try to justify the situation that happened with him. But that does not make anything that happened to him any better or any more right or consensual. So like I said, Zoe, Saeed, Nina, they were all having a good time. There are even videos and images of Zoe twerking on Saeed and him actually going into the twerk as if he is, you know, accepting of said dance.
You scared? What did I do? You give him money, money can control it.
Now, all these things seem to be fun and games.
I don't know, Zoe, man. You seem a little icky, bro. Okay, like, can y'all even see me? Is the light straight? Hold on, maybe I look better now. I don't know. We'll see.
And just streaming culture in general until Nina and Zoe took it way too far. Now, I know that there's going to be somebody in the comment section thinking to themselves, well, why is twerking considered essay? Why is him getting a dance from them too?
Because if roles were reversed, it would be SA. That's why it's SA, bro. Don't think too much about it. Men can get SA the same way women can get SA. It's the same thing, bro.
considered essay. One, he's telling him to stop multiple times, but that's not what a lot of people are actually focusing on. What they're focusing on is the fact that they eventually pick him up, drag him into a room, and then attempt to strip his clothes off, even though there are people saying no in this situation. And from my understanding, they even tried to pull out like a condom.
Man.
No! Take it off. Hey, yo, cut the cameras, Yo, cut the cameras, bro. Zoe, do your shit. No outside clothes on the bed. Hold on. This is a nice bag. Hold on, this is a nice bag.
I don't mean to be that guy, like, I'm not gonna say it, because I feel like, you know what, I'll be a hypocrite. You know what, it's my channel. Alright. The twerking thing, alright, you know. This, though, like, you are he do look smaller than him, but like at the end of the day, bro, you a man, bro. Put some, put some muscle into it, bro. I'm saying, show them what's good. Like, why you not, like, if he really those type of way, like, man, everybody's built differently. I mean, like, not everybody is gonna be able to like, or has the, you know what I'm saying, to fight back. Like, bro, if you really felt what's type of way, I feel like he could have just cut him, you know what I'm saying, like a quick, like, get a little, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, everybody can, you know, so.
He's not consenting. Huh? He's not
I don't think he
consenting.
wants
Yo, that's my bag.
You had a condom.
Yo, what is happening? Yo.
Now, what's interesting and weird about this situation is the fact that this had been going on pretty much the whole day. There were several times in this stream in which Nina, Zoe, Saeed, and Silky were all together, in which Zoe and Nina went over and pinned down Saeed or started twerking on Saeed in many numerous ways.
He ran away. Cause I was trying to give him a dance last night, and I'm gonna hold him down. You do it. Okay. She said she gonna hold him down.
Oh my God, you're the girl Saeed been saying so much about.
He has his. Yeah. You've been talking about me. Get him.
Babyface need a barber.
He do need a barber though.
With the kids.
Now, I'm not going to get in debates with people about what is wrong, isn't wrong, X, Y, and Z, etc., etc. But I do think that this does serve as a learning lesson to a lot of people that even if somebody did consent to something hours ago, minutes ago, days ago, weeks ago, doesn't mean that they will always be consenting. The minute
That's another thing I want to say. Well, it's not about consenting, but, well, nah, I'll talk about it later on, because I feel like
somebody says no to something, you gotta stop. That's just the way that things work. Now, this happened over a year ago, like I stated, and
yeah, that's a year ago. So why bring it up now? Why people talk about it a year ago? What the hell? It's been happening. It was good.
Nothing happened to Nina and nothing happened to Zoe. You're probably wondering why. Now, I have my own deep dive thoughts about that on Patreon. I'm not going to discuss it in this video. But let's just say this was swept under the rug and people really weren't studying this situation until some specific incidents happened. You're Rage Gaming. Yes, you're Rage.
That's my gut right there. W Rage, man. W Rage.
Member of FaZe, had to press Nina at a party in which she doubled down on what she did back then, and that kind of sparked this whole new revival of the entire situation.
So what if he says, I feel like you did some shit wrong?
No, so the whole Saeed thing, no one.
Of the entire situation.
So what if
I've been vocal about the situation originally and nobody cared. It took a lot to talk about it again, and for the third time, and that's hurt me once again, where it'll take me time to heal from it again. I've been invalidated by other parties which don't realize what it did. Oh, this is Saeed? Damn. Oh, this is recent too. 10/22. What's today's date? 29. A week ago.
he says, I feel like you did some shit wrong?
No, so the whole Saeed thing, no one essay Saeed. That's why today I was actually looking for Saeed. I was gonna talk to him because he definitely felt disrespected as a person. Me, I take accountability what I do. If you dead ass felt disrespected, I didn't know. So you gotta let me know. If you did, I will always apologize. I mean, that's just normal people. But for him to walk around and say all that crazy shit, you never think about what Saeed's thinking too, though. Like, who wants to walk around being called that? That's embarrassing for him as a guy.
You ain't see Saeed today?
No.
And that is the problem. That's embarrassing for him as a guy. And there are going to be a lot of niggas that agree with her who's calling Saeed gay, probably saying, nigga, you got two baddies on you, and you calling that shit sexual, so nigga, I would have fucked with you, know what I'm saying? There's going to be a lot of those. That's probably why he said it took him a minute to fucking talk about it, bro. Because a lot of people would just say that. Like, it's crazy, bro.
I was looking everywhere for him.
Now, while she did claim that she was trying to patch these situations up between Saeed and her, she ultimately denied it. Look, Saeed had been talking about this for a very, very long time, and he fell victim to what a lot of male victims fall victim to, is that people just don't care. He ran into the gay jokes. He ran into the...
What did I tell y'all?
People just don't care.
What did I tell y'all? I should be banned forever. Little nigga gay. Come on, bro.
To the gay jokes. He ran into...
Who remembers when Silky's assistant said Saeed broke down in tears thinking Silky was saving him when he's the lowest point in his life while running his about dark past? He let that shit happen in front of him and take his sympathy after it. And y'all suck him like he saved the country. He's part of the problem. I don't get it. Should have been gone that far, but his content so to let it slide. I agree a little. Yeah, I agree. I don't think Silky... What I'm saying, but like I feel like with stuff like that, like with guys, it's kind of different because if that was okay, like obviously, like the societal, like even men, like our natural, well, good men, I would say, our natural instinct is to protect women, right? So if that was a girl in that situation, right, that it wouldn't even have got like that. It wouldn't have got 10% of what happened with Saeed, right? But since Saeed's a guy, it's like we don't got that instinct to make sure he's comfortable. And plus, he was laughing in the clips, like you feel me, like I don't think Silky knew how, like how he generally felt like uncomfortable in a situation. You feel me?
To the you don't think she bad, you sweet, you soft, X, Y, and Z joke. He ran into a lot of backlash and scrutiny behind dismissing Zoe and dismissing Nina's advances in this situation. And to be quite honest with you, that's just wrong. As a society, we have to do a better job of taking SA more seriously for all victims, to be quite honest with you, but especially male victims. Male victims get invalidated so often because people can't fathom how a man can be SA'd by a woman. But let's be clear, it can happen. It can really, really happen. But the only problem is that when it does happen, people run to the internet or run to the timeline and just straight up invalidate you. And especially because he's a cameraman, nobody's gonna care about him and his feelings. Now, because this situation got revitalized based off of Nina's total dismissal of Saeed's feelings, people started to pick up on this story again. And those bigger content creators like XQC and Azam Gold basically pressed Twitch's B-Star about, hey, how are you gonna address this situation? This is something we didn't know about, and now that we do know about it, what are you gonna do?
Isn't it crazy this bitch hasn't gotten banned yet? She hasn't, right? So let me get this straight. So it's been a whole day. Everybody been talking about this. You have this girl that sexually assaults a guy on camera, and she not even banned. Wow. We're gonna bring this up tomorrow. Like, actually, I'm thinking about maybe I should tell somebody that works at Twitch about this in order to make sure that, honestly, to make them legally liable. Because, like, now you knew about this, right? Like, now you knew.
I didn't know you had that power in you. I ain't gonna lie. Okay, Asmund, wait. You still racist, though. But I didn't know you had that power in you. I ain't gonna lie.
That there was sexual assault that happened. It's on video. And like, now, you know, that's it. And so I think they know, man. Yeah, but it's different if like I have it right there and I say it right there. Do it in writing? Oh, I will. I'll do it in writing.
Now, what Azam Gold just said there opens up a plethora of interesting talking points. First and foremost, Twitch has an inconsistency problem when it comes to this type of stuff. There's no doubt in my mind that they had saw this clip or this is something that was on their radar. Hell, they'll see it if I drop a slur on my stream. But it's interesting that they took this long to even do some sort of addressing of the situation. And I think it's quite strange.
Because if it don't get publicity, they ain't gonna Twitch don't, most, like, as long as it's making them money, bro, as the people not talking about it, they ain't gonna take action, bro. You're like, bro, this streamer's they're making us money. They ain't gonna ban them if nobody's talking about it, bro. Twitch probably saw it as soon as it happened. It was like, people ain't talking about it, we ain't gotta ban them.
Strange how they handled it. It's also interesting that he claims that he has the ability to make somebody legally liable to do certain things, and this has always existed. I say that because there are situations that have happened in the past in which Twitch has not handled something. Azam Gold or other big content creators and streamers on the platform knew about the situation, but honestly did not leverage the power that they have in order to clean up the platform, you know, to get these sickos and perverts off of the platform. Now, don't get me wrong.
Bro, this sounds like Roblox, bro. I don't know if y'all know, but Roblox having a big thing right now because they're like basically enabling pedos on the game, and like it's so prevalent that they're enabling it too. Like it's not even like a conspiracy. Like, bro, Roblox is crazy. Like, I don't know what's good with these companies like letting. Well, I'm not saying that Zoe and what's her name, they're just, what I'm saying, but I'm not. But like, you feel me? Like, I don't know what's good with people, companies enabling weirdos. Like, what are we doing, bro?
Looking at the platform as a whole and how they handle these types of situations. Ultimately, Twitch did lay down a ban on both Nina and Zoe Spencer.
Hold on now, Omar. I gotta say something real quick. In less than 48 hours of both of them being banned, now it is official that both Nina and Zoe Spencer are unbanned after being banned after committing SA on camera to Saeed.
Oh my God, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass.
Now, I think across I'm young still, I'm 19, you feel me? But I think in my later, I'll say about 2 years, I feel like I've been better at being optimistic. I don't think I'm a pessimistic person at all. But I will say, my lifetime at least, I hope it's better after I, you know what I'm saying, I go up there, but in my lifetime, bro, I don't think we will ever get to a point where essay on men and an essay on women are viewed as equal. I just don't see it. I don't think I just don't see it, bro. I don't see it. Because this is crazy. I'm telling you, bro. And you have reversed the roles, bro. The men would never come back on Twitch. They would never come back on Twitch. This is outrageous, bro. It's outrageous.
Silky's assistant. And I'm here to tell you that Twitch, the platform, just doesn't care about SA. Now, it's probably something to note, and it's something I'm going to talk about later in the video, but Zoe did put out her apology video months ago, and now Nina has put out her apology video over the weekend. And it seems as though that's all that it takes on the platform like Twitch, because Mango, another streamer, if you remember from Ludwig's burial card video, who was essaying a bunch of different women, humping them without their clothes on, giving them physical contact, etc., is also back on the platform. So
well, I take back everything I said. What the damn, I just take it back. Bro, Twitch is just weird. I thought it was just no, Twitch is just weird. They just don't care. You know what? Bro, Twitch is just weird, bro. Twitch is just weird. That's even more crazy. I take back everything I said. Have me trying to make it a memory. No, they're just weird. They're just weird. It don't even matter. Man can do it to women too. And Twitch just don't give a fuck, bro. It's just crazy, bro.
That would make 3 people this year who are on high-profile streams with high-profile streamers, etc., who have been committing SA on stream, getting banned off the platform, and then unbanned in no time. I think PR played a large role as to why Twitch even went about doing what they did, you know, the unbannings and the statements and everything like that. But I think it's interesting how quickly they are able to and willing to reverse the actions that they made. Is the SA serious or is it not? And Twitch is making it as clear as possible that they really don't care about any of this stuff for real. Like, they just want people to feel like they care, feel like some.
Yeah, I'm saying, bro, if it's not publicized, they're not going to take action, bro. If nobody's talking about it, bro, I think Twitch can watch a woman get, you know what I'm saying, groomed or groomed on camera, bro. If nobody say nothing about it, they're not going to ban the creator. They don't give a, they don't care. They only care about it when it's publicized.
Done, have the streamers make their announcements saying, good, I'm glad the platform did, etc., and then ultimately unban them, because they also do know that the unbans are going to get, you know, not as much traction or not as many views as the actual original banning of them. It's actually sick behavior and disgusting, but it does track for a platform like Twitch. Now back to the video.
Now, after getting cooked by a plethora of streamers like Stable Ronaldo, YBG, and McQueen.
I mean, yeah, she's a fucking weirdo. I don't know how it took that long.
That's a literal crime. And you know it's bad when she admitted and she said that he should be embarrassed. Like, what are you, what?
So bad. She said
That was like the worst thing you could have ever said.
as when Golden XTC react to it, they're like, she should be banned. And then she's like, I'm sorry.
Well, they're not even useful to the fucking platform. Who gives a fuck?
They shouldn't be done crazy, but there should be some consequences. There should. Because of the fact of the matter is, nigga, if 2 men did this shit, it would look terrible.
That's what I'm saying.
All the women in the world would be trying to cancel them to that man. Rightfully so. Rightfully so. But why is that okay when why is it okay to do that when men do it? But why? But it's not. Nigga, but they not getting. The women aren't getting the same type of. They're not getting the same treatment. Nah. Doesn't matter if it was all fun and games. You shouldn't do that shit, especially not on stream. Nigga, keep your hands to yourself, okay? The nigga want to be a mark and run away from Sakochi, cool. Leave him alone. Let that
Yo.
and run away from Sakochi. Now you're just forcing this shit on this nigga.
We finally got an apology from Nina after, you know, this whole incident happened.
I'ma always be all right, bro. Trust me. But I want to make sure he's okay with that ass. Because he's been very nice. He's always been very nice to me, you know? This situation, what I'm talking about, has nothing to do with YBG and none of that. So I don't want to hear his name, but it only has to do with me and Saeed. And listen, I'm old enough to own up to what I did wrong. And during the situation, I genuinely 100% thought it was a joke. I just thought he was laughing, so I'm like, oh, like we all just laughing and geeking. But yeah, I see. It is wrong. It is really, really wrong. And what we did was wrong. You know, he clearly was uncomfortable with it, you know, and he was very hurt by it. So that's all that we know.
Her eyes not crazy? That's not crazy? Now, to me, it's interesting, but also very expected that Nina Lynn would apologize after this specific.
How y'all feel about the apology, bro? I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't feeling it, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. That felt very much like, because I heard what she said before about he should be embarrassed. Now when you talking about beds, I just want to apologize to bro. Nah, I'm not jacking that, bro. Nah, I'm not jacking that, bro.
Specific removal of her account from Twitch, it lends a lot of people to believe that she actually doesn't have a lot of remorse. It's just a situation where she's trying to save face. And as for Zoe Spencer, she actually apologized earlier this year. Now, granted, a lot of people would say that it came from the backlash of So Illuminati, but she did it well before any sort of punishment or any sort of banning was levied down from Twitch.
I didn't mean to make him feel uncomfortable whatsoever, and I know that I definitely crossed the line with everything. I was just trying to be funny, and I was just trying to make a moment for the stream. I see that what I did came off all wrong, and it's on me. I take full accountability for that. I just want to say, Saeed, and to anybody out there that I made feel uncomfortable, I'm genuinely sorry. I'll definitely do better moving forward. I want this stream life to be fun. I want it to be wild, and I want everybody to feel comfortable and have a good time, but definitely not at the cost of somebody feeling uncomfortable or feeling violated.
Now look, SA is SA.
I will lie. Compared to Nina, whatever the girl name, what's her name? Nina Lynn? I think there's always apology, bro. I think it's always sorry, especially since she said it months before any like major backlash or even, you know what I'm saying. I do okay. I feel her apology. Is Zoe from New York though? I feel like she is. I'm getting some like New York vibe, like just from her in general. Like, is she from New York? Let me go look that up real quick. I couldn't find an answer. I'm not gonna lie, but.
Is SA, and I don't want anybody comparing the severity between what has been displayed in the Miskit video that I released a little bit earlier and this video.
What's going on with that?
Displayed in the Miskit video.
Miskit's response to Emma's abuse allegations. Wait, hold on. What's the fuck going on with this? This might be the next video. I don't know what this is. What the hell?
That I released a little bit earlier and this video. I don't think that that's the productive conversation to have. The more productive conversation to have is, what is this culture that's going on in the streaming community that thinks that stuff like this is okay and acceptable? Who are the enablers? Who are the people that can be stopping this? Who is aiding in these situations? And why do we have a platform that routinely is inconsistent as to how they handle these things? I think part of the reason why people feel as if they can continue to do these things is because there's not a serious platform that's gonna give serious punishment based off of your actions and behaviors on stream. Hey, just think about this. I'm a new streamer.
Hey, I'm gonna stop it there, but bro, the goal, the lesson, the overall message of this video, bro, don't be a weirdo. Like, it's that simple. Like, it's not nothing crazy, nigga. Just common fuck. At least I think it's common sense. Don't SA people. The fuck. Men can get SA just like women can get SA. It's the same exact thing. At the end of the day, men and women, both human, bro. We all come from guys. We're literally the same people, bro. We just have different things in between our legs. That's it, bro. That's it. So, now I do wanna react to that next video because it seemed like that must be some. He made this seem like some child's play compared to what's going on in that. So that might be the next video though. I'm trying to get this up. Y'all showing a lot of love on these reaction videos to see. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing comments now. I fuck with it. I like reading comments. I react to, if you go in my past videos to see the bro. I reply to every single comment, bro. So comment. You know what I'm saying? I like having conversations and stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So like, comment, subscribe. It's Jaden. You call me J-Dub. And I'm out, bro.